They don't like it when Negroes. They don't like it when Negroes get information. And I'm about to come here and personify my oppression. USA Today. USA Today. Everybody knows USA Today. You know USA Today. Well, motherfucker, but USA Today came in and did a fact check. They did a fact check, USA Today. Motherfucker, but it happened in 2020. Somebody put on Facebook, the Greeks went down into Egypt. They were astonished by what they saw. They saw all these statues, and the statues resembled black people, and they had black faces. So because these statues resemble black people and they have black faces, the Greeks, the Europeans, they went in and they destroyed all the noses off the faces of the statues. So now that Facebook post got like 2,000 likes, 3,000 likes, 2,000 retweets, 3,000 retweets. So USA Today came in and wrote a fact check, somebody with USA Today. And they basically said the noses of ancient Egypt was not removed because they had black faces or black features. They were not removed for that reason. They were removed because because the ancient Egyptians believed that spirits occupied statues. So people went in and tried to crumble empires by means of destroying the noses of statues to suffocate the spirit within a statue. That's why they destroyed noses. And this was the first form of iconoclasm. So these noses was not destroyed by Greeks, Europeans, because they saw black features. Kevin, why you say that? I say that because they don't want Negroes to get information. They're ready to see what Negroes do with information. And I knew about iconoclasm, and I knew that noses was destroyed because they wanted to suffocate the spirit. I knew that, but Negroes is ready to see something from ancient Egypt and just take it and run with it, and it's distorted information. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on the top of my game. Some guy came in and talked about the Moors, and that information is kind of shaky, and now I don't talk about the Moors anymore. Instead, I'm solidifying myself by means of my Patreon, and I know that I'm on point by means of the things that I'm talking about, because I don't talk about the Moors anymore. Only thing I will talk about is that stronghold of Granada fell in 1492, and January 2nd, 1492. Tomorrow is the anniversary, and then when that stronghold in Granada fell, then Christopher Columbus 6 months later was funded to go to the Americas. That's weird. That's fishy. But I don't get into all that stuff. I can't prove. I can't prove that the kite started the slave trade. I can't prove that the kite funded the Civil War. I can't prove that, so I don't get into all that jazz. So I can't come in and prove the Moors as the Moors 100%. So now I don't get into that jazz. I get into what I can really prove. And now I'm talking about ragtime, and ragtime was before jazz. So now you see these assholes who oppressing me. They oppressing me because they ready to see the picture of social media. And then USA Today had to come in and rebuke that Negro who put that stuff on his social media, talking about the Greeks. The Europeans went in and they were astonished by what they saw by means of the statues, and they knocked the noses off the statues. They had to rebuke that Negro who put that post on Facebook, on Twitter, and it got over 2,000 retweets, 3,000 likes. So now they oppressing me because I'm on point. I don't get into all that jazz that I used to get into. Now I get into what I can prove, and I know something about something. Now I'm at a point I can ask people, did you actually watch the movie The Eternal Jew? Did you read Mein Kampf? And then they ain't got nothing to say. They got that sour look. A lot of people will see that sour look and they ready to look at him and say, you getting over there. But I don't say that, man. Nah. Instead, they looking at me. They ready to say, Kevin, we oppressing you. And I say, I know you oppressing me because you are enabling some asshole who don't say nothing but tweet, and then that one tweet ain't about nothing, but you oppressing me, telling me that you want me to bring you some more information. You uncertain about everything that I'm doing, but I'm certain, and I'm giving a picture of the polarized world. That's why I don't like my oppressor, because they don't got my mind, and they not my brain. I'm my brain, and I need my money, and I need to start it with that opium. Hey, so being a fact, they don't want Negroes to get information, because Negroes are ready to see one thing and run with it. But I knew about iconoclasm. I knew about it. And they don't want that Negro to get information. So now they oppressing me, because they don't want the people to know nothing. Hell nah.